Welcome back to another video, and today we're changing it up and we are doing a tier list of the UK's best biscuits. This is going to cause controversy. You're going to agree, you're not going to agree, but let's see where it takes us. We are starting with Bourbons. I mean, OG classic biscuits that near enough everyone has got in their gaff. I wouldn't say that they're a goat or amazing, kind of average. I'd have them if they're there. If there was a jar full of biscuits and there was loads of different biscuits, Bourbons for me, I won't go from first. We have digestives. Now, yeah, digestives. What, nation's favourite? Chocky digestives, especially. And for me, they're not the goat. A lot of people overhype these. And I wouldn't say that they're the goat of biscuits, but they are pretty good and are definitely better than Bourbons. So for me, they've got to go in amazing, really, haven't they? Chocolate fingers. So for me, Cadbury's fingers, I mean, they're like Pringles, really, but of the biscuit world. Once you open them, you can't stop. So for me, chocolate fingers, amazing, really. Chocolate hobnobs now, I think these are amazing. I think more than amazing. Amazing is a category, but I think they're better than digestives. I think they are better than digestives, especially chocolate hobnobs. They just hit differently, and with a brew, they are the goat for me. They are the goat. Right, back to what we were just talking about with Bourbons and custard creams. Now, I think they're on the same level, really. But for me, Bourbons and custard creams are the OG biscuits that you just put in there that you can nibble on. I'll have them when they're there. They're not bad, they're not great. Bang, I'll have them if they are there. What's this one? It's too small for me, this. Dark chocolate digestives. I like dark chocolate, but they're not as good as the milk chocolate ones. Rather, if I was going to a shop and picking up a pack of biscuits, I wouldn't look at dark chocolate digestives and go, they're going in my basket. They're not. So for me, dark chocolate digestives, I'd probably rather not, to be fair. So there's the first one. I'd eat them. If someone said dark chocolate digestive, I'm like, yeah, I don't mind if I do. But if I was to buy them to put in the biscuit jar, no, I'd go for something else. Normal digestives. Again, these are just meh, really, aren't they? If this one was just meh, I'd have them if they were there, which is just that, really. So again, it's another OG, just standard biscuit that's still pretty good, but it's not bad, it's not great. Standard digestives, I'd have them if they were there. Again, just your standard. You probably need 2 jars, really. You need a jar of biscuits that's a goat jar, and a jar of biscuits that's just standard meh. You've made a brew, fancy a couple of bickies, get a custard cream down, yeah, boom, done. Fox's Crunches, oh, these are good. There's actually a pack of these in there, in the cupboard. Be right back. Fox's Creams. Now these have been open for ages, actually, so they're probably not going to be good. Oh, they're so good. Goat. All day long. Goat. Fruit shortcake. I like these. I do like these. But I bet there's a lot of people that don't, because it's got raisins in it. And those are good. So for me, not amazing, but they're good. And I'd probably definitely pick them over dark chocolate digestives. So I'd have them if they were there. Again, they'll go great with a bread. Next up, ginger nut. Now for me, ginger nut is, I'd have them if they were there, but I think ginger nut, I think they're one of my favourites. I wouldn't put them as the goat biscuit, but they're definitely one of my favourites. But they're also in the same category as they've been here for years. Same as a custard cream, same as a bourbon, same as a digestive, but they're better. They're so much better. I love ginger nuts. Like gingerbread men. Who doesn't love a gingerbread man? Oreos. White chocolate. Are they white chocolate? I think so. Now, I don't know about these ones. I mean, the normal Oreo is so much better. I mean, again, that's another OG. And for me, if I was to go in to a shop and think, I really want some Oreos, I wouldn't pick these ones. Probably. No. And I would probably pick digestives over them. So for me, I'd rather not. Nothing in trash yet. Hobnobs. Hobnobs. Again, hobnobs are good, but they don't have that layer of chocolate on, so they can't be better than the chocolate hobnobs. They're up there. Again, they're probably better than a bourbon, better than a custard cream, better than a digestive. So I'm going to chuck them in. Amazing. Yeah. There's nothing here at the moment I wouldn't change. Let me know in the comments what you would have. Where you would put what, or what would be changed, or what would be put in trash that I've got on here. Maybe the shortcakes. I've got a feeling there's people out there that just don't like fruit within a biscuit. Because people are fussy. Don't get it. Ice gems. These aren't a biscuit. Like, if I was to have a biscuit, it needs to be dunkable in a brew for me. Or you wouldn't open a pack of ice gems and tip them in a biscuit jar, would you? Because they'd all fall to the bottom, and then you get to the bottom and they're just stale. Ice gems just remind me of school lunch, packed lunches, really. I don't think they're amazing. I think they're... Are they better than a white chocolate Oreo or a digestive, dark chocolate digestive? I don't think they are. So this could be my first trash. I mean, if I had the choice of all these biscuits, say which one are you chucking in the bin? It's in a bit of ice gems. So for me, ice gems, trash, first one. COVID, in the bin. Now, this one technically should go in the trash because Jaffa Cakes. I'm going to say it, Jaffa Cakes are not a biscuit. It says it in the name, they're a cake. You bite into it, it doesn't crunch. You can't dip it in a brew because it'll just go soggy and melt and fall at the bottom of the brew. So how can there be a biscuit? Like how? Someone tell me. You know, if you think they're a biscuit, let me know in the comments. If you think they're a cake, thumbs up. But for me, I really like Jaffa Cakes. I think chocolate and orange go together like Ant and Dec. I think it's perfect together. So for me, Jaffa Cakes would be a goat, but they're not a biscuit. So how can I put them alongside a Hobnob and a Golden Crunch? So on the basis of this being a biscuit, and it pains me to do this, if it was confectionery, it'd be the goat, but they're going to have to go in the trash because they're not a biscuit. Simple as that. Jammy Dodgers. Jammy Dodgers are pretty good. I think Jammy Dodgers, they're not goat, but they are better than bourbons, better than custard cream. They've got to go in amazing for me. They are really good. Malted milk. They're just a sweeter version of a rich tea, really, aren't they? And they're like one of them ones that you nibble on as a baby, that you just chew on and it goes everywhere. And malted milks aren't great. Would I have them if they were there? Would I rather not? Are they better than a custard cream? I would throw a malted milk into... It's not trash. It's definitely not trash. I'd throw malted milk into a rather not. Again, go into a shop, think, oh yeah, there's a pack of malted milk there. I'm going to get a pack of them. Said no one ever. So, cookies for me should be soft in the middle, bit crunchy around the outside, like a Millie's cookie, or like the goat of cookies, which is the white chocolate and macadamia nut from Subway. If you disagree, you are totally wrong. That's all I'm saying on the matter. So for me, cookies, again, it's just a good old standard biscuit that you just have in your jar. Again, in the average jar's here, and it's full of bourbons and custard creams and chocolate cookies. And then you've got your goats of chocolate digestives and chocolate hobnobs and golden crunches. So for me, Maryland, they're just meh, aren't they? They're meh. They're too crunchy. They're not really a cookie for me. Cookies need to be soft. Chocolate digestives. We talked about this. I thought I'd already done this, but we haven't. It was just the dark chocolate and the normal digestives. Oh, I just realised. They're caramel digestives that I've already done. Now, that changes it completely. For me, caramel digestives are straight in goat. Straight in goat. I mean, caramel chocolate digestive. What more do you want? So that means our chocolate digestives, amazing, because they are. You can't go wrong with a chocolate digestive. Why did I not see that? Caramel digestives, instantly, are a goat biscuit. Absolute goat biscuit. Right. Next one. Right, I'm going to talk you through this one because I see it too much. These are Nice biscuits. Not nice biscuits. Nice. Now, I think Lab Bible put an article on not long ago where the origin of these biscuits come from. And would you believe it? The origin was from Nice in France. So that's why they're called Nice biscuits. Now, these remind me of my grandparents going round, and they'd make me a cup of tea, no sugar, but with a hard biscuit. And the biscuit of choice was a Nice, and I really like Nice biscuits. They've got that little bit of sugar on, they're quite sweet. I think they're definitely better than a custard cream and a bourbon. So for me, I disagree all you like, I don't care. But this, for me, these are amazing biscuits. They're not goat, they can't be goat, they can't be on the same level as caramel digestive, as a chocolate hobnob. They can't be. They can't be, but they're good. They don't last well in a brew. They crumble, but they're good. They taste nice. Oreos. We had this discussion before about the white chocolate Oreos. Now, normal Oreos are so much better. Are they a goat biscuit? Is it on the same level as a caramel digestive? Is it better than a jammy Dodger? Is it better than a chocolate digestive? I think it is, you know. Oh, with milk as well, with milk. Yeah, Oreo is a go. It's gotta be. Party rings. I think I would have to put them at not the top. They're not a goat biscuit. They're good, but they're not a goat biscuit. They're I've got to go for amazing. I'd pick them over a normal digestive, definitely, if I had the choice. Next up is penguin. I think a penguin's a goat. I really think it is. Well, it's not, obviously, penguin's a penguin, but you've got the joke, you've got the biscuit, chocolate, they've got the centre in. Goat. It's going. Goat. Pink wafers, Pink Panther wafers. They're good, but they're also too many. If you really want in a few biscuits, and you eat 3 or 4 pink wafers, after a bit, it's a bit dry, isn't it? They're better than malted milks. They're better than dark chocolate digestives, but they're not better than party rings or hobnobs. They've got to go in the meh pile. I'd have them if they were there. Again, the average pot's here and it's growing. Rich bloody tea. Now, I don't like rich tea because I got food poisoning on holiday once when I was a child, and I can't remember how old I was, 9, 10, and I had to fast for a day. And they advised that I couldn't eat anything, but as a 9, 10-year-old, how can you not eat something? So the best thing they offered was a Spanish version of a rich tea. And it's so bland, isn't it? It's just like eating cardboard with a crunch. It's great. It's got to go in the trash. There's no doubt about that. And You've got to agree. There's nothing going for it. Shortbread. Shortbread is so good. Shortbread. I mean, just think of a shortbread, but think of it as a millionaire shortbread. Now, if this was here, like, it'd be on top of the go pile. So I think because of that, like, shortbread is so good. Buttery, sugary, you can dunk it in a brew. I think shortbread tops Jammy Dodgers, nice biscuits, party rings. Shortbread's got to be a go. It's going. Gone. Go. Definitely a go. Now, what are these ones again? Mr. Kipling, are they a goat biscuit? I think there's a lot in there, but I think they've got to fall in the amazing category. I think they are amazing. They've got to be. So, that is my tier list. And there's going to be people watching that don't agree. There's going to be people that are thinking one of these goes down here, or Jaffa Cake should be up here. Now, Jaffa Cake should be up there, but it's a cake, not a biscuit. I'm doing this on biscuits, and I don't know why it's on here, because it shouldn't be. So that's why it's in the trash. Let me know in the comments what you think should be changed. For me, that's a perfect tier list. And I think I've got it spot on. But again, let me know in the comments if I haven't. And yeah, if you want to see more of these, let me know. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. You know, on screen now, it shows that quite a lot of you aren't subscribed that watch my videos. So if we could change that for the next video, I'll have a look. Do that. And yeah, that was my tier list for the UK's best biscuits and Jaffa Cakes. That aren't a biscuit. I'll say it again and again and again. They're not a biscuit. So, peace out.